This is a job site, a place where a house is being built. This video is going to show how slope, a concept in mathematics, relates to the many aspects of building a house. Slope is important to the architects who design houses, important to the engineers that ensure houses are built correctly, and important to the carpenters who construct houses. Slope describes steepness. Slope is a measure of a line's incline. Slope may be expressed as a ratio of an altitude or vertical distance over a base or horizontal distance. We can also say rise over run. A larger slope indicates a steeper incline. We can show a line, its rise and run, in the form of a triangle. This is called the slope triangle. A house must be functional, but many people would prefer to live in a house that is also pleasing or interesting to look at. When appropriate, an architect may use different slopes to accomplish a pleasing or interesting effect. This house has a detail where 4 different roof slopes converge in the same area. The house is more interesting to look at and to live in, but it is also more difficult to build. A house must serve the purpose for which it has been designed. It must safely shelter its occupants. Engineers must determine if a roof has enough slope for rainwater to flow off. If the roof has no slope, or the slope is too shallow, water may puddle, causing leaks. Or worse, rot the wood that the house is made of. A foundation built on a slope may contain steps in the concrete to adequately support the walls. If the slope of the building site is too great, more complicated engineering might be required, which adds cost to the construction. The carpenter who builds a house must follow the slope plans of the architect and engineer, but also must consider that working on a sloped roof may be dangerous. Setting tools down on a slope must be done with caution. If the slope is too great, the tool could slide off the roof and strike someone below. At all times, carpenters must be careful when working on a roof. Walking on a slope may not be possible. Sometimes a carpenter will nail boards on the roof to decrease the slope for safe footing, and provide a cleat for tools or workers that begin to slide down the slope. A harness might be necessary to keep a carpenter safe while on very steep slopes. Slope is a measure of a line's incline.
I'm on a slope.
Whether for design, aesthetics, or safety, considering the incline of a line is critical on a job site. The algebra and geometry classes that teach the mathematics of slope are important to the success of any architect, engineer, or carpenter.